So since we last met, we've had loads of photos through from the Capture Collective, but the question on my mind is, what do we do with them? We're here at the print space in Hackney with Grace Pattison, our curator, to really understand how to make that work and put an exhibition together that you'll really want to see.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm a photography curator and I recently organised the London Festival of Photography.
The first question I think for me is, what are the first things you think about when you start a project? What are the things you need to kind of tick off at first?
It's really sort of trying to get a balance between the work that you want to show and what the messages that you're trying to put across with that work, and also your audience. So you've got to really think about who you're aiming this exhibition at.
I guess that's, I don't know, is that part of the curator's role?
Exactly, that's the curator's role, because often, what you're trying to produce as an exhibition is this kind of overall vision of work in London, for example. And what's the beauty of that is that it's all these different people's interpretation, but it has to be guided by one person really to otherwise it just might not make sense.
What we've asked them to do, just because of the setup of the programme, we've kind of let them, the crew kind of loose on the streets. So there'll be a lot of candid stuff, a lot of street photography, a little bit like this shot. So for example, say this would be, in my mind, like awesome, and it's about telling that story. You've got the spontaneous and staged, and it depends on how we present it.
If you could get an angle to start from which you feel is like the reason why you're interested in this subject, and then even if all the pictures are different and from different photographers, but there's some kind of common thread tying it through, then it will work and it will have a coherence. So I guess that's your decision. That's where you can have your input as a curator to sort of define what specific kind of question or statement is going to tie these images together.
So we're wrapping up the session here at the print space. Grace has been amazing, and it's not a surprise that there's plenty for me to learn, but today has been really great for me, and I think will be really good for the work the collective will produce.